Hey everybody, Christy Birchfield here. Today we are looking at Ecclesiastes and we're chapter 9, verses 11 through 18. Now here we see Solomon telling a story. He gives an example of some of the things that he's seen, and he doesn't really say whether this is like a real life example or whether or not he's just making this example up, but it's not too far of a stretch to think that this could be something that actually happened. He tells a story about how a wise kind of slave, a nobody in town who had wisdom, was able to help the entire town avert a war. And he makes this statement, goes on in verse 17 to say, the quiet words of the wise are more to be heeded than the shouts of a ruler of fools. After this example and kind of listening, not listening to the people in power, but listening to the quiet person, the people that don't always make a whole big thing about the fact that they're saying something, what voices do we listen to? Our entire life is filled with voices coming at us from every single direction, whether it's people we know, people we're talking to, things that are going on, constant barrage of voice, voice, voice. Do this, do this, do this, be this, say this. That gets to be a little overwhelming. But the question that remains, what do you listen to? Solomon is saying, and he's learned, it's actually the quiet voices a lot of times are the ones that have the most wisdom behind them. Sometimes people are shouting and shouting and shouting just because they don't really have anything important to say, and they're wanting to be heard, and so they shout to have people hear them. We have to be able to discern which voice in our life is actually going to be the most beneficial. Which voice is leading us to be more like Christ, and which voices are not. Oftentimes, at least in my own life, I've found very similar to Solomon. It's the quiet voices, it's the not pushy ones. You see God talking about later that he is the still small voice. He was talking to Elijah. Are we listening for the still small voice? Are we listening to those who have wisdom and don't feel the need to shout about it? That's the question for today. What voices are you listening to? Need to get caught up? Make sure you check out the playlist below in the description. We'll walk you through all of the rest of the videos for Wisdom Squandered. Who do you know who needs to hear about this? Make sure you share it with them as well so they can continue to get encouragement every day as we continue to walk through this. I'll see y'all tomorrow.